Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful day with us on Live with Lloyd. I am your host, astronumerologist Lloyd Strayhorn. On this Wednesday, the 17th of September, we're halfway through the month. My special guest will be joining us. He's running a little late. His name is Jeff Noble, a very dear friend that I've been knowing for years. He has a special event coming up. He deals in a magical form of healing. It's just interesting. But anyway, I do want to let you know, I want to thank you very much. As you say, I'm trying something different, new. It's these little background type of thing. So I said, well, let me try this. So this is new. No, this is not my living room. Okay. But I've looked for the backgrounds. I see they got brick walls or whatever the case is. But anyway, it just gave me something to do. I said, let me try this. So this is a first. He is running late. He'll be joining us soon. But before I do want to introduce our sponsors, which is Numeralytics. Melinda Valentine, she is offering a sale that goes up until the 29th. You get $20 off the discount. As you see, she is into doing a great analysis of your name, your key numbers, days, dates, periods, and things of that nature. Also, one of the books that she's having, she's actually published 4 books on the elements, but since we're in the earth sign of Virgo, this is the one that I'm plugging for right now. Then toward the end of the month, as we go into the air sign, I'll be plugging that one too. But right now, first is first. And so this is her earth sign book. Also sponsoring is my good buddy and brother, King Simon, is numeration consultation. And what he's doing this particular month is giving discounts to all the senior citizens, a 40% discount for 30 or 60-minute session. If you are 60 or older, you text him to this number, 347-496-1022. For details, he will get back to you and schedule a time for you. So please take advantage of his discount offer. And if it's not you, maybe somebody you know you might want to get from your mom or dad or a relative or uncle or aunt, please do that. Also, Nicholas Brooklyn at 1396 Fulton Street. I'm going to be there this coming Sunday again on the 21st. And so it's a good place to go. They're celebrating over 50 years of in business. She will be, that is Monique, will be having an event coming up on the 4th of October. We'll get into that more too. I talked to Uchenna today, Dr. Uchenna Hackett. The book is ready. So the book will be out on the this weekend on Amazon. So whether it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, the book will be out. So believe me, by this same time next week, you'll be able to have it. And I'm going to bring it back on in October to go into further details since it's got a very, very strong reaction. Also, Manifest on Purpose with Miss Kimberly. She does a weekly wisdom as addition to Astronumerology Reveals. And congratulations to her just publishing her brand new book. And it is her first book. So what you do is this. You purchase a book and get it on Amazon. You can get the ebook too. Leave a review. Take a screenshot. Email your screenshot and business name and incorporation date and conception. And she will send you a brief business report for your business. Just send it to manifestonpurpose@gmail.com. It is just that simple. And also, my big sponsor, my newest sponsor is Recept. I had him on this past Monday. He was out of India. I woke him up at 4:30 in the morning, okay, to do the interview. We was going to do a half hour, but I think he stayed for the entire time. And it was really good. And so for those of you who are setting up a business and need that professional polish of an AI assistant that will take your calls, set appointments, and other things that you would have to pay somebody to do, I think this is just right for you. And then there's a special offer that he's going to make that you'll see at the end of the show. So before we get into it, today is Wednesday. It is the 17th of September. The sun is in Virgo. The moon is in the sign of Leo. It's a 9 universal month, a 3 universal week, and 8 universal days. So those under the signs of Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra, or if you're born on the 8th, the 17th, and the 26th of the month, Well, guess what? This is your day. Now, before Jeff comes on, I'm waiting for him because he has a very special event. He's having an anniversary. I do want to bring on, as I said, sometimes at the end of the show, I begin to look at all the comments that come in. And so a lot of times I won't see the donation. So I always promise if I miss you the following week, I'll do that. So first of all, I want to thank Lynn Lang, who gave a donation she didn't have a birthday. I don't know why I say a she. Well, they did not give a birthday. Okay. So if they were to do that, I'll make sure that in the course of the comment section, I'll be sure to read them. And I thank her. I thank them very, very much for that. Then there is James Johnson, who gave a donation. And he's born on, not he was, he's born on December the 1st, 1965. So let me say this about you, Mr. Johnson. First of all, you are a fire sign with a fire number. And that means when I see fire, it represents symbolically people who are very passionate. People who are very active or proactive. People who take the initiative. People who are your starters. And then you're number one. And what's so interesting, my guest when he comes on, my goodness, when my guest comes on, Jeffrey Noble, he is born on December the 10th. So he's a fire sign with a fire number 2. So what that means, James, is this, that whoever you are, sir, you have not done well taking orders or being dictated to any kind of way people think they can. It's never going to fly with you. It does indicate that this particular year has been a year where you have been building and laying the foundation of things. But the beautiful part is as we enter October, which is the preview month, and I'll talk about that when I do the October forecast, it's 2026 adds up to a 10 or 1. So anybody born on the 1st, the 4th, the 10th, the 13th, the 19th, 22nd, 28th, 31st of the month, it's going to be your year. And since it's the year of the 1 and you are a 1, it's going to be a life game changing situation. And it does suggest, James, that one of your parents was either Gemini, Virgo, or born on the 5th, 14th, or 23rd of any month. So thank you very much for the donation. Also, Sage Moon Jim. She is 6/18/83 with a life path of number 9. And that would be right, because when I did the birthday quickly in my head, that does add up to a 9. Now, your destiny number simply means your life. See, there's terms they use. It all depends on what book you're reading, okay? They'll call it life path, birth path, destiny number. I refer to it as this way. All of you who are listening to this show right now, if you add the month, the day, and the year you were born, symbolically, it represents what grade you are in the school of life. Now, what does that mean? Well, we've all heard of being in the school of life. It simply is a way of saying what you are here to learn, what you are here to master. All right. So in this grade she's in, it means she has to learn how to be a humanitarian. She has to learn how to show universal love. So when I say universal love, it ain't like love your man, love your woman, love your kids. It's about love humanity for what it is. So I often give the example that it takes millions and millions of sperm to reach one egg. And when that sperm and egg meet and we are the end product of it, such as Sage Moon Gem, you cannot tell us we're not special. So if she takes that attitude, she'll find that no matter where she goes, she will always get along with humanity. Not only that, she's also born on the 18th day, which is a 9-2. And it also tells me, since Gemini is a masculine sign, 9 is a masculine number, there's a famous Harlem comic named Moms Maybe that used to say the only thing a woman can do for her is bring her a man. Well, Sage Moon Gem, I'd say that's probably your attitude too. Your key numbers are the 1, the 9, 5, and 6, and your best days are always on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay, and 2. Okay, let's see. And 2, James, your numbers are the 1, 4, and 3. And Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, your best days. So it's STT, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday are your best days. Okay. And also with the last one, this is Ashe 9 affirmations. They are born on November the 9th. And it's interesting because Benjamin Banneker, who's laid out the structure of Washington, D.C. back in the late 1800s. It was the 18, no, late 1880s, something like that, 1817, the late 1700s, I'll put it like that, was born on this day. Dorothy Dandridge was born on this day. A lot of famous people are born on this day. Now, it's interesting. She says, why do I always think of the tragedy of 9/11? Well, that all depends on Shay 9. For example, you may have lost a relative, or you may have been working that day and been one of the survivors that come out. But what is so interesting is if you turn your birthday around 11/9, that's 9/11. So I'm wondering whether that has something to do with it. This is just purely speculation. Um, but that is something that happened 23 years ago now. No, 24 years ago, because it's the year of we are 2025. So incredibly 24 years ago. But whatever the case is, you, young lady, don't take orders well. It's interesting. Scorpio is a masculine sign. 9 is a masculine number, which means you too would do better with males than females, just like the one that was born on June the 18th. Your key numbers, though, are different, where her key numbers are the 9, 5, and 6. Your numbers are the 9, 6, and 3, which means Tuesday, along with Thursdays, are your best days, okay? So until, therefore, I think I read all the people that I promised, that I missed. So if anybody has any thing that you make a donation and I don't see it, it's not deliberate. Believe me, it's a lot. And I'm a one man show. I did a show the other day, and the guy had his assistants and everything like that. So but I do everything myself. Hey, Sag Moon. Okay, good. I hope you read it. Okay. All right. So this is good. Thank you very much. Let's go back. Let's see. Okay. Let me start at the top. First of all, I always want to thank my Wednesday moderator, Empress Rel, who does a real bang job. She's really good. Let's see what we have here. She's always plugging me. It's I forget to plug myself. I really do. And my website is lloyd-strayhorn.com. Now, there's going to be some changes to my Star 8 app coming soon. Okay. I'm going to make an announcement. So for those of you who have my Star 8 app, within about another week and a half or two, you'll be getting a audio of me explaining what's going on to it, because I really want to add some more bells and whistles to it. For those of you who saw the show this past Monday, when I actually had the developer on who created the Star 8 app, and well, I created it. He just did what I instructed him to do, but all of it came from me, so to speak. But he developed it. That's the right term, okay? And he's also developed and created his own site that's sponsoring the show too, called Reset. And so you can go there, or you can go to download my Star 8 app, by the way, by going to star8.com. And you see, as Empress Wells says, and she says, please don't forget to hit the like button. Now, I'm listening to people, and it says that they're encouraging people to leave what they call it, comments. So leave comments like, I like the show, don't like the show, like, yo, man, you can do better than whatever it is. Leave it. I can handle it, okay? Listen, I'm from New York, okay? New York, you got to be tough as nails. You got to handle, you could take all the flowers, and then you take some of the bruises that go with it. But my thing is to make this the best show possible for my Live with Lloyd family, okay? I'm not perfect by no imagination, but I do the best I can, okay, under the circumstances. Thanks, Numerlytics, one of our sponsors. And okay, let's see. This is Divine Nine Man. Good evening, everyone. Gratitude. Yeah, Jeffrey Noble will be with us soon. And Melanated, this is one of the most consistent visitors each. I mean, it ain't like y'all ain't got nothing to do. But the fact that y'all will come and join me with this, I think this is good. And if you like the background, let me know. I'll change the background. I'll go back to my living room. But something says, why don't we try this today? Okay. I think when I wave my hand, it goes in and out. It kind of disappears, kind of ghost-like. But We'll see what happens, okay? And Ariel says, greetings, greetings to you, young lady. Cheryl, beautiful background. Thank you very much. It is different. It is different. I says, I know they tired of looking at my living room, you know? Okay, and I need to straighten it up. And grand rising to you too as well. Strawberry, greetings, greetings. Numeralytics, like the background. Thanks so much, Numeralytics. Melinda. Okay. uh, let me see. Divine love. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, it says 35 people in the chat and only 17. So I understand this stuff is free. It's wherever the button is on your computer, just press the thing, okay? You know, we kind of dealing with each other with a let me give me, it just Kenneth's let me give me, can you spare it? Is it free attitude? So what I'm saying is do that. This is Cheryl. Thank you for my 1 hour reading. You're more than welcome, Cheryl, out in California. Thank you very, very much. I ain't gonna tell you her birthday, but it's good. And you, Sage, I hope you read it, Sage, because I think you were born on June the 18th of 83. Yes, right. Because my mind is, I said June 18th, 83. You have a 9 destiny. You're born on a 9. This year is a 9. You happen to be in a 6 personal year, which deals with, I didn't tell you that part, but you happen to be in your romance, finance cycle, love, marriage, separation, divorce, births, pregnancies, moving in a home, moving out of a home. But I was putting more emphasis on your 9 path and your 9 number, which shows humanitarian love. And I explained that your key numbers were always the 9, 5, and 6, and that Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are your best days. And hey to you, Ariel, how you doing? Okay. Tara, thank you very, very much. And listen, leave comments. Good, bad, or indifferent. You might have questions because if I don't answer them, I'll try to answer them the following week. So here's Ariel. She's born on March the 22nd. She's an Aries 9, born in the year 2002 at 2:37 p.m. So that means, young lady, that your sun is sitting in the 8th house, almost going into the 7th house, the house of relationships. Thank you for loving the app. The app is going to be greatly improved too. I'm going to add a tutorial to it because there's so many features to it. But I have to make an investment in it. So some of the features will be premium, and it's going to be next to nothing in terms of pennies a day, literally. So the point is, I want to make it better. So you are a masculine sign with a masculine number. That tells me very forceful. And since this year is the year of the 9 that governs Aries, that's you. It governs 9 people, or people born on the 9th, 18th, or 27th. That's you, because 2 plus 7 is 9. And you happen to be in a 3 personal year. That means this should have been a very busy year for you, a very expansive year, because 3 represents good luck. It's a good luck cycle, the cycle of self-improvement, the cycle of good fortunes and abundance financially. It's a cycle of self-improvement where you grow and evolve. It's like bringing your fruit to market, so to speak. It also represents contact, meeting, and networking with social people. It also means self-improvement, but not only that, notice it deals with legal and semi-legal matters too. The only thing is not to overextend yourself, not to get caught up in anybody's gossips or scandals and things like that. And since you are all that fire, diseases don't like you. Illnesses, Nixon accidents normally like you, but your numbers are the 9, 6, and 3, and your best days are always on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Thursdays. Okay. Now, Empress says 45 people in there, but only 25. So can we get the other 20 people in the house, please? Join me in my new living room, so to speak. Okay. Yeah, I do like this background. There was some, I'll look at some other things. If this works, I like to be authentic, but I said, maybe they just tired of looking at my background. They know what the curtains look like, the couch look like, everything. But anyway, divine love. Okay, this is you. You are a water sign with an air number. You're born at 17:26 p.m. Now, when I hear that, this is kind of like military time here in London. When I was, this is the regular time. They do it on 24-hour cycle, not 12 hours, 12 a.m., 12 a.m., and then 12 p.m., 12 hours of a.m., 12 hours of p.m. There's just 24 hours. So if that's the case, that tells me, young lady, you were born at 5:26 p.m., which if I had to interpret it, that means you're born in your sun is sitting in the seventh house. Excuse me, the sixth house, the house of health. Okay, so this is a little quandary for me. So here's what: if you're out of the country, that means you're born on the 3rd of April. If you're in this country, that means you're born on the 4th of March. So let's say you're born in another country because of the military time you gave me. If you're born on April the 3rd, that means you're a fire sign with a fire number. The 3, 9, and 6 year numbers, very ambitious, very creative. And this year, you're doing a lot of soul searching. The beautiful part about the personal year cycle, which is you take the month, the day, and the year that you're interested in. If I took March the 4th to edit it to 2025, it would be a 7 personal year. If I took April the 3rd and added it to 2029, it would still be in a 7 personal year. So the beautiful part about this personal year cycle, according to this birthday, is no matter whether you are April the 3rd or March the 4th, you are still in a 7 personal year, which means you should have done a lot of soul searching this year, a lot of going down the rabbit hole, looking for some answers that may have eluded you, that may have been a mystery to you. And so these would be some of the things that you may have been. But since you are in a 7 year, this is it. This year, in essence, when I call about a 7, governs what is called the law of attraction. And in this law of attraction, it means that whatever you're thinking about, that's what you draw to you. So if you're wondering, if you're thinking of worry and thinking of, things like I don't have this or lack of abundance, that's what the source will make sure it will fulfill your wish. But if you think of abundance and think of happiness and think of love or all those other things you wish to have, then as you begin to think of it and see it on the mental screen of your mind, it will come to you. So here's the deal. If you are March the 4th, your numbers are the 4, 1, and 3. If you are the 3rd of April, your numbers are the 3, 9, and 6. Which means, as March 4th, your best days are Sunday and Thursday. If you are April the 3rd, that means your best days are Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay? Thank you. I hope that helps you. True love to you. Fly love, okay. Okay. Yeah, 9 is not for the weak. Excuse me. 9 is one of those numbers that whether you add or subtract from the root number, it's the same. So if I add 9 to the 5, that's 14, but the root number is 1 plus 4 is 5. So even if I take away, the root number remains the same. That's why the 9 was considered so sacred in the Chaldean system. They did not include it. Now in the Pythagorean system, they do to 1 to 9, but in the Chaldean system, they do it this way. And in fact, I understand there is a numerologist in the manosphere that tends to, or the whatever it is sphere that we're in, the media sphere, that tend to have a thing about 9s. But everybody's got their own thing. And my thing is not to give anybody any problems at all. It's not about that, because to each their own. Now, here's what. Ariel Madison says, is there any significance that I was born on March 27th? Did I just read you, I think? Yes. Okay. Now you said 27 p.m. So I just read you. I just saw that. Okay. So let me get going. Was I born in? Okay. You didn't know, but you said there was a question mark p.m. So with you born in p.m., that's your moon is, your sun is sitting in the 8th house. If you're born at 2:37 a.m., it's sitting in the 2nd house. The house of the Taurus house, the house of money. Okay. Yeah, I like the background too. Thank you. This is interesting. March 2777. You got all these double numbers up in here from your date of birth and the year you're born. So you're born in the year of the 6th. The reason why I say that is because 1977 adds a 24, and 2 plus 4 is 6. Then you're born on the 22nd. So it tells me the year you were born. So actually what it means is, so that means you got, not you, your parents got pregnant with you or conceived you in June of 1976. So that means one of your parents could have been a Virgo or Gemini, or born on the 5th, 14th, or 23rd. And since you were born in the year of the 6th, that means on the other flip side, it could have been a Taurus or Libra or born on the 6th, 15th, or 24th. But it indicates you like to be different, that's for sure. Okay. You are a master number. Um, there is a gentleman that writes all these books, James Patterson, that write all these books, these tons of books. The guy's so prolific, but this is his birthday too. And so anyway, it tells me very different. It tells me more than likely you were raised by a third party. It tells me your son is sitting in the 12th and the 10th house, the house of career, which means that if you put all these things to good use, it means you have a lot of ambition, drive, independence. You normally like to be different. This year says that you have taken a stop, look, and listen to kind of question your actions, your people around you, everything like that, because you happen to be also in the year of the 7, which is the law of attraction, your personal year. And so if you didn't want to be bothered with too many people and just kind of be left alone to find out who you are, that would make sense to me as well. But anyway, being a master number, Aries, master number 22 person, that tells me your numbers are the 4, 1, and 9. Your best days are always on a Sunday and a Tuesday. And in a minor way, believe it or not, you would do well on a Wednesday also. Next year is going to be a very powerhouse year for you. And in fact, that's what I'm going to be talking about during October, because October is a preview month. And I'm going to give everybody a snapshot of the year they're about to enter into. And so for you, it tells me actually this particular month is the month of wrapping up. And next month, October, although it's somewhat challenging, tells me you're ready to make some big moves. So if you do, it'll be in the second week of October from the 8th to the 14th, when the moon is more, when your numerical is more in lockstep with the things you're trying to do. All right. I think Jeff has entered the studio, and I'm going to have him on in just a moment. I do want to thank them. And for those of you, okay, and let me just take this one last question before I bring my guest on. Hey, Lloyd, how can I book a private session? You never respond to my emails. I get so many emails, but here's what you do. You can, there is, you go to lloyd-strayhorn.com and set up an appointment. Lloyd-strayhorn.com. That's LLOYD-Strayhorn, STRAYHORN. Okay, and we'll go from there. So without further ado, I need to bring on my special guest. His name is, okay, let me say this. This man is more than a special guest. We are like brothers. We have been knowing each other about 30, 40 years. Our sons have now gotten grown and ugly and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, Jeff, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. I like your background. I was trying to find a background. You gotta tell me how to do that trick.
Yeah, well, I just learned this the other day, so I said, well, let me try. So this is a first for me. Jeff, thank you.
How messy the house was.
Huh?
I didn't want people to see how messy the house was. So,
Yeah. Well, you know,
background.
I had my bookshelf, and then I said, well, let me, people probably trying to read, see what books I'm reading. I said, let me turn it towards the living room. But this is different. And I understand you can do things. So this is a first for me. But Jeff, thank you so much. We have traveled to Houston together. We've done quite a few things together over the decades. We've been knowing each other about what, 30, 40 years, maybe, or something like that. It's got to be.
My son is 46, 47, no, 48.
Yeah.
How old is your son? How old is your son?
He's around about that time.
That's how long we know each other.
And I think we knew each other before we had children. But anyway.
You know what? You're right about that.
Yeah. The one thing I seem to be blessed with is I established long-term friends. You know what I'm saying? And so when you called me and said, listen, you got something going on, and you asked, could you be on this show, without hesitation, the word was, oh yeah, no question. Because in fact, you're having this big event coming up. Let's see. It is 15 years of healing magic. Can you tell us about what you're going to have this weekend on Saturday?
Well, we call it Healing Magic because I've had a nonprofit now for 15 years called The Noble Touch. And in those 15 years, we've been able to establish ourselves as probably the #1 community of healers. I heard today, maybe in the world, but I know for sure in the country, especially that's been taught by a Black man. And we've, done healing all over the place. And we talk healing. It's like, well, Jeff, what kind of healing are you talking about? and we do emotional healing. I love the emotional healing part, whether someone has anger, guilt, sadness, shame, whatever it is, any mental type habit they may have, because there's no such thing as mental health to me. Everybody nowadays talk about mental health is a big thing, mental health, mental health, mental health. But mental health for me is really emotional health. It's because we've repressed some emotions somewhere over time. And as a black man, as you know, born and raised in Harlem,
Mm-hmm.
we have to repress our emotions so we're not punked and we're not
Mm-hmm.
called names because we show any type of weakness.
Yeah.
So a lot of people can relate to that. So because we have to be that way, we learn to anesthetize our emotions or suppress our emotions. And those suppressed emotions end up being disease later on. It creates spiritual scar tissue. So now later on in life, we start getting more cramps or more pains and aches and stuff like that because the energy is not flowing through our body. So the mental health, that's what I'm talking about, being able to help people release those mental chains that have held them in a body that's too small for their spirit. The spirit knows it wants to do something more. It wants to grow. It wants to expand. It wants to share. It wants to give. Yet something holds us back. And that's based on past conditioning. And we've all been conditioned. So that's what we do as far as the mental health is concerned.
You know what's interesting, Jeff? In the time we were looking at TV, like Red Fox and his shows, Sanford and Son, it almost seems that they would always do something, but at the end of the show, they would always lose it. They would. It's never something that we get it and hold on to it. We always get it and then hold it. And no matter which of the black shows they had, it was always that kind of theme,
Mm.
which I think, you know what I'm saying? Getting to that. So it's almost like we've been programmed. But see, one of your gifts is neurolinguistic, or LPN, as you call it.
You always say LPN, licensed practical nurse. No, it's neuro linguistic.
Same thing. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
You were saying LPN for years.
Well, my sister's an LPN.
Oh, that explains it. Okay. No, it's called neuro linguistic programming.
That's it. That's it. Okay.
And that's
Good.
what we use to help people to get rid of emotional, to reprogram their own minds. Because we've all been programmed. I can give you some examples of people programming their minds and their bodies that's ridiculous. But neurolinguistic programming, and the way I talk about it, it's the way the pictures you make inside your head or your imagination and the things you say to yourself affects your nervous system and cause you to act or react a certain way. That's why I explain NLP, because all of us have things we say to ourselves, whether we're aware of them or not, and things we create in our imagination, whether we're aware of it or not. And when these two things are running amok, which they are for most people, because we've not learned how to program our own minds. So it's been programmed by teachers, by religious leaders, by TV, by your friends, peer pressure, and you just begin to become someone else. So in other words, who you are right now and who I am right now is probably just a shadow of who we could be if we had not had the past programming.
How did
And
you get into this in the first place, Jeff?
well, it depends on which one you're talking about. I think that what happened is being born and raised in not born. I was born in 8th Avenue, 135th Street, but being raised in the Polo Ground Projects, a single mother raising 4 boys. I always figured that I got to be different. I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be like my friends. I don't want to be in jail. I don't want to be on drugs. I don't want to be selling drugs. I don't want to be dead. So I said I got to do something different. So although I hung out with them, I just made different choices than they did. And I'm telling you, to be honest with you, man, you know how you play the video games, the ones where you hit the ball and it goes up around and then ding
Yeah.
ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you just get certain amount of points, and then you're in the bonus area. Well, right now, to be honest with you, I feel I'm in my bonus area. I feel I've been through so much shit. I should have been dead by now. I don't know if I can curse on your show, so I'm sorry if I did.
Well, really, it's not advisable, but it's okay. That one time, that's it. I mean, I get one shot and then that's it. Go ahead.
You press a button, I disappear all of a sudden. And the things I've been through, I shouldn't even be here now. So I'm in my bonus period. I'm enjoying every moment. I'm in my bonus period right now. I'm living beyond what I expected based on the way I was raised, per se.
I too, and twice I shouldn't have been here. So
right.
we understand born in home.
Yes. Yes. For me, guess what? For me, it was twice also.
Yeah, twice. Yeah.
Close calls. But we're here for a reason. We're here because Spirit, God knew that we had gifts to share. So God said, you know what, Lloyd? You're a little slow, but I'm gonna give you another chance anyway. You know what, Jeff? You slower than Lloyd, but I'm gonna give you a chance. Give you a chance to make it up.
We both slow, right? But we came through though. Because
Right.
a lot of my friends that I hung out with is no longer above ground. That's for sure.
Me too.
Yeah.
When I see somebody I know from when I grew up, it's like we're celebrating because we're definitely unique in the fact that we're still here. And some of them are being productive, but most of them that I still run into are not being as productive as they could have been.
Mm-hmm.
But they have bought into the fact that, the white man did this, and the white man did that to us, and the white man did this. And then you have a victim mentality, which is just what they want.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a victim mentality, you can't be victorious thinking that you're a victim. You have to step outside the victim mentality to be victorious and to do the work that God put you here to do. So if you believe you're a victim, it ain't gonna happen.
Because that acts as a crutch.
Yeah, of course it is. And it's your excuse.
Yeah.
It's your excuse to accept mediocrity and accept where you are in your life. If President Barack Obama, whether you like him or not, believe that, he would never become president.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, there's things that you have to do, and the people like us are a little crazy. I'm sure that you heard coming up that you were crazy doing numerology. No one's going to want to hear no.
I was told I better get a job.
Right, exactly. And I had no
What's
idea.
That nonsense you doing?
Right, numbers. How you make money doing numbers?
Not unless it was numbers in the street.
You're running numbers, right?
Yeah, playing numbers like
right.
that.
So I just decided I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be a victim. I wanted to be a product from my environment, not a product of my environment. So I'm not using my environment as an excuse to accept mediocrity and accept failure in my life. I'm gonna use my environment to propel me into success, because you get a certain amount of street smarts, and then you learn to use those street smarts in a way that begins to just shape your life, and you become a lot more than what you would have been if you just fell for the hokey doke.
Yeah.
You allow yourself to be bamboozled. So I've been doing this work, Lloyd, since I started the neuro-linguistic program probably 1987, 86.
Wow.
And I started in pranic healing in 1994, 93. And I was the only person that looked like me in almost every class I went through for at least, even to this day, if you go to a neuro-linguistic programming course or a pranic healing course, energy medicine course, you'll find there are less than 5 Black folks. In most cases, 2 or 3. And then some of those won't even speak to you, because they're trying to fit in with everybody else.
I remember you'd be doing firewalks.
Yep, that was back. The first time I did the fireworks in 1994.
Yeah.
So I've been doing this work for a long
time. Yeah, we've
time.
been doing it. We've been doing it. Well,
but I've been doing it. The Noble Touch is when I just, started doing it, build the organization to do it.
That was in 2010, right?
Pardon me?
That was in 2010 when you started the Noble Touch organization.
Yeah. That was after I came back from India. I went to India and had a fight with God.
What do you mean?
Well, God wanted me to do some stuff. I didn't want to do it. So we got into a little fight about it. It was a 4-hour fight. The funny thing about it is how God set it up, because what God did was he made sure I had no roommate that day. My roommate that I had on this trip to India decided he wanted his own room. So my roommate left. That night, every night they would make sure you were downstairs for meditation. That night, no one came to see if I was coming down for meditation. My phone wasn't working that night. So everything was like I was kind of like isolated. And that's when, God decided he's going to show up and tell me what to do.
How dare he, right?
How dare he? And he asked me to cut off my eyebrows, my mustache, under my hair, under my arms, every hair from every part of my body, especially the private area also, all had to be shaved. And I'm like, you got jokes. And so we fought for a while. I did a rope-a-dope, but he snuck me and hit me while I wasn't looking. So I find myself cutting off everything, cutting my hair, and everything I had to cut off. Lord, he told me why I was cutting it off.
Interesting.
It was like a reason why I was cutting everything off. And the most interesting one was when I had to cut off my private hair, because it was a deal I had to make. Most people cut their hair from those type of areas, those sensitive areas. It starts to itch when it's growing back.
Mm-hmm.
The thing was, I was told I could not scratch it if it itched. Because,
Interesting.
because if I scratched it, I would give into the temptations of going back to do what I was doing before.
So it was actually like an act of discipline, a test, so to
It was
speak.
it was definitely a test. It was as an initiation also, I felt like.
Well, when you
Because
came down the following morning, people saw you with no hair. They must have been
yo, they bugged
yo.
out. They bugged out. My wife didn't know who I was. She didn't want to hug me. She said I looked too clean.
No, she hugging a stranger.
Yeah, because I had totally transformed. I had no eyebrows, I had no mustache, I had no hair on my head, I had nothing. And everybody was scared to hug me. Even when I went
Yeah,
back
she
to
was dealing
prison,
with a new. Well, they want to know what the heck happened to you too.
that's what they said. That's exactly so. What happened while you were in India? But it was an initiation into another realm of being, into a realm of doing what God wants you to do. Because see, I have been trained by the best people in the world in the fields that I've trained in neurolinguistic programming,
Hmm.
and Richard Bandler,
Yeah, you
John.
are the best. There's no
Yeah,
question about that.
I
You
trained with
definitely
all
the
those
best of the
people.
best.
And then in the healing category, I trained with Master Choa Kasui and everybody, in the Pranic Healing Center. So these are the people that are like the best in the world that I've trained with. And God made it very clear to me that I've put you in the arms and in the hands of people who are the best in the world. You've been doing this for part-time for 30 years almost. I need you to be committed to this work because something's coming down the pipe, and we need you ready, and we need you to have an army ready also for the healing that's going to be needed in this world. I'm like, yeah, right, okay, yeah. He said, so I want you to quit your job. I'm like, God, do you know I have $16 million of business in the pipeline that I won't get paid on if I quit my job? He's like, I
Yeah,
don't care. That's
yeah,
my money, not yours.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, well, I made all these calls. You didn't make no no phone
yeah,
call.
yeah, yeah.
So that
Yeah,
kind of
you made all
crazy.
that investment. What do you mean, like quit?
So I came back on a Tuesday and quit on Friday.
I quit my job too. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And I gave the best presentation that afternoon at work.
Yeah, I quit on Tuesday. No, I came in on Tuesday, later on Tuesday, quit on Friday. About 6 months later, my wife left and everything. So everything hit rock bottom, totally rock bottom. My home was up for foreclosure. I went to place on 35th Street. That
Yeah,
was going to
yeah.
foreclosure in eight days. Had 8 days to raise the money to pay the arrears, and someone gave me a loan, and that's how I did it. But since then, I've never been on a mortgage payment, and I've been building the company, the Noble Touch, ever since. I found out that sometime, and I heard someone say this, that God don't call the prepared; He prepares those He called. And all of us have been called. The question: are we answering the call, or does fear, doubt, and worry get in the way? Because if fear, doubt, and worry got in the way of Lloyd Strayhorn, you would not still be doing what you're doing now.
Yeah,
I know you
that
had
is true.
fears. I know you had doubts. I know you had worries about how you was going to pay bills and take care of the kids and everything else at times. But you kept plugging along, kept
I
plugging
did
along.
question myself, Jeff, a couple
Of
of
course you
times. Like,
did. I
Lord,
do
you could
too.
have kept that safe job with all the benefits and vacations and bonuses and this, that, and the other.
Yeah,
But
we do.
this,
Yep.
we
We
came
question
through though.
ourselves.
We came
Yeah.
through.
You came through too. And the thing about that, everyone out there can come through. Everyone out there, no matter who you are listening, there's people out there that's praying for you. They're not praying for Lloyd. They're not praying for me. They're praying for you. There are people who are your assignment. And unless you do what you're purposed to do, you're not going to find that assignment. It's going to be a lot harder for you to find those people who are assigned to you that you're supposed to help. No one else can help them in this lifetime but you. And you have that assignment. And most of you know what your gifts are, but you're afraid to go after your gifts because you can't see how you're going to make the money doing what you love to do. And that's why I was working 30 years making tons of money. I was over $250,000 a year, Lloyd. So when I left, I was probably about 325 a year when I left my job to do this full time.
I know they must have said, brother, are you out your mind?
They thought I was
What's wrong
crazy.
with you? Yeah, you
My
got to
wife
be.
thought I was crazy. My friends thought I was crazy. Everyone thought I was crazy for doing that. But they didn't hear what I heard. They didn't have the experience that I had. That was almost supernatural and mystical.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
they wouldn't understand it, And then when you go out there like this, as you know, it's very lonely.
Yeah,
No
that I
matter how
know.
much you do, you can have all the friends in the world, you can do all the readings you want in the world, but no one is in your world. They still don't understand what you are going through at any given time. It's like you take the arrow in the back because you're the pioneer in the Black community and in the white community. Who knows more about numerology than you do?
Yeah, yeah. And
You
then
know,
coming up in the religious community of Baptists and all that stuff, and it's against the laws of God. I still got an aunt that does this when she sees me. You know what I'm saying? So
I get that all the time, also, especially from the energy work I do with his hand. I don't touch people do healing work, especially from that. I get that all the time. I had a woman run away from me in a restaurant in Sylvia's because
really,
remember you mentioned the firewalk, right?
yeah.
Well, a woman walked into Sylvia's that did the firewalk, and she was with somebody else, another woman. And the woman said, "There he is. That's Jeff Noble, the guy that's in the firewalk." She said, "That's that heathen." And she ran out the restaurant doing like this. Get away, get away. I didn't move. She want to get away. I didn't come near her. I stayed in my seat looking at her like she was crazy. But she ran out of Sylvia's restaurant on Lenox Avenue because I was the guy that did the firewalk, so I was a devil worshiper.
Yeah, I've had those things too, Jeff. So we've had our tests then, brother.
We're still being tested. It ain't over.
Yeah. Don't I know it?
Unfortunately, we're still being tested sometimes. And but it's okay because it's a test. When I run into obstacles like that, I thank God, first of all, for the obstacle. My strategy is thank God for the obstacle first, because I know that on the other side of the obstacle is some type of success.
Yeah.
There's something on the other side that's beautiful. I just got to hang in there and do it. Then the second thing I do is ask God, how many ways can I solve this problem and enjoy the process? Which tells my unconscious mind there's more than one way to solve the problem, and I can enjoy it.
In the
So you look
process.
right in the process. So you look at it that way, it creates openings that you wouldn't have if you go and start having pity parties or talk about what doesn't work for you or what didn't work for you and how people are against you, how the world's against you, how you don't feel. I'm depressed, I'm burned out. Yeah, those things happen, but how long do you stay that way?
You know what I'd like to do is this, Jeff. Seriously, we're going to talk about your event this Saturday because that's very important. The 20th is the 15th anniversary that you're celebrating, and we're going to talk about some of the honorees and the masters, the misters of ceremony, so to speak, in a moment. But I want to have you back on so we can maybe share with some people some of the techniques to kind of get them started, at least to kind of like some basic stuff. And then hopefully they can come to the Noble Touch organization in Brooklyn and whatnot. And really for those that are going to a deeper level. But first of all, this is how I started off. Okay. I started off with this distinguished young man, Jeffrey Vincent Noble. Okay. And also now you're having on Saturday, Susan Taylor, formerly of Essence Magazine. In fact, my first article for Essence Magazine, she brought me in on it.
Okay.
She really helped me. So, okay, all right, here we go. We're gonna start here. Now, go talk about give us that. Thank you.
Susan Taylor. I knew Susan Taylor about 25 years ago. I did some work with her about 25 years ago. Then I was on the phone with her sisters, and she was telling me Susan needs some help, per se. She needs someone to talk to about some things. And so so we were talking about Susan. I said, "Oh yeah, I met Susan years ago, blah, 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 blah." During that time, we were talking about Susan. Susan called her.
Interesting.
Right. Susan called her during the time we were talking about Susan. So to make a long story short, Susan and I hooked up, started talking together, talking again, working with her together again. And, she saw the results she got from us talking about things. And when I told her I was doing a fundraiser, she said, "Well, Jeff, can I be your co-chairperson? Can I be your chairperson?" Was I supposed to say no?
Right? Right? Are you serious?
So I said, "Of course you can be my chairperson. I would love for you to be my chairperson."
Yeah,
So
she's
from
the
that,
most respected in communications.
and you know what? She's like an icon in our community.
I know.
Who better to endorse something that people still think is strange type of work I do?
And she is the most respected too.
Right.
She is the most respected.
So definitely. We're gonna have this. So we decided to celebrate our 15th year doing healing work, right? We decided to call it 15 years of healing magic. So with that, we decided to get a magician to do some magic.
Interesting.
Now, he can do some magic, then I'm going to do some magic as far as healing is concerned.
Right.
And so I'm going to do some demonstrations that are going to seem magical to some people, but they're going to be very powerful demonstrations. So we have that going on. We have someone that's coming in to sing. We have an auction. We have some nice things in a silent auction. We got one piece of Barack Obama that's printed on metal.
Really?
A photograph of Barack Obama printed on metal.
Interesting.
That's going to be pieces in the silent auction. We have an artist named all around Toba.
Hold on, I've got images of your honorees, so we can go
Okay,
from
all
there.
right, let's go.
But here's what we want to do though, Jeff. This powerful demonstration you're going to show of your magic of self-healing. I'd like for you to come back on Live with Lloyd and do a demonstration so it can help people, and then people can reach out to you because I've got your banner up too. Okay.
I will tell them how to get rid of self-talk, negative self-talk. I can give them techniques for that. I
Good.
give them techniques for when they get depressed, what to do with their body so they don't stay depressed or sad. I can give more kind of techniques. I'll be more than happy to do that.
Yeah, because things are so depressing nowadays.
I
You know what
know.
I'm saying? I mean, people want to hate each other. It's crazy out here. So I want to have you
Anxiety,
back
all
on
kinds of
next
stuff.
month. I want to have you back on next month to help as many of our family, the Live with Lloyd family, as I call it. Now, this is one of the honorees. Who is she?
She is a sister that's been around for a long
Let
time.
me see. I'm going to try to see if I can do something. No, that didn't work. Let me
If a
see.
tile
Yes, it
was
did. There you go. Okay.
okay. If a tile was her company, and
Mhm.
she built a whole community where she had dance there, she had art there, she had healing there, she had all these different types of art. She's also works a lot in Africa. That's what Global Ashe is. That's a company in Africa where she talks to leaders and teach them how to be better leaders. So she's been a healer here. She's a priestess also. So she's coming. She's going to receive one of the awards for that evening. And she's been around for about doing this work for probably about 40 years.
Wow.
So she's
And
not
this woman, Sister
Sister Shah is in charge of the African Holistic Network, and she's been doing that for 17 years. And the African Holistic Network is a group of holistic healers that are part of that network. And she kind of arranges for people to promote their ideas, to promote their services, to get help wherever they need help. If someone needs a chiropractor, she'll get you in touch with a black chiropractor. They need a reflexologist, a black reflexologist. They need an NLP person. Whatever you need, if you're black and you have any type of issues, you need an herbologist, you contact her. No matter what you need as far as your healing is concerned, she can direct you to the right people.
Excellent. So she's going to be there this Saturday too.
Yeah, she's receiving an award. She's
And
real
this
shy.
distinguished gentleman from Bronx Community College, Gene Adams.
Gene Adams, Gene is my boy. We go way back. We met in college. He used to be one of my karate students. And he just have done some amazing things. He took me to Africa the first 2 times I went there. He invited me to go teach at a school in Africa the first time, Senegal. Went back the second time, taught again. The third time we went back was last year. We did a healing journey to Senegal, in which the Noble Touch Healers, it was 17 of us, we worked on 200, we healed 209 people in Senegal at the school.
Wow. Wow.
So he's
wow.
the brother's been responsible for that. And also, when I was first starting and I didn't have money to, I just quit the job. I'm trying to pay my mortgage, but no money, my savings basically. And I needed money to be in Circle of Sisters, one of those events where you want to where you want to vend.
Yeah, exactly.
He also was the person that lent me the money to do all that at the time. So he's been a supporter of the Noble Touch from day one, and a good friend of mine.
Well, those are the kind of people we have. That's how it needs to be. And this distinguished gentleman, Dr.
And most people probably know Dr. Kokai. He's been around for probably close to 40 years now. When I first met him, I met him at a healing. We were doing, both of us had to speak at a conference, but the bottom line is that he's a Yale trained physician that decided he was going to go holistic. So he studied acupuncture, he studied naturopathic medicine. He does a little bit of everything. He's probably the most respected black doctor in the United States, and he's going to be there receiving an award too. He's been one of my mentors as far, without him sitting me down and talk to me. He's been one of my mentors because we worked together for about 7 or 8 years. Just sitting there watching him, how he work with people. I've never seen a doctor sit down with you for about an hour to get all your information. Most doctors now, you sit down with them, it's 15 minutes and you get your next patient. If that much. No, I sat in his interviews, intakes with his clients. He spends minimum 45 minutes. Unless he's seen you before. The first visit, you got figures to be minimum 45 minutes. And he's going to try to find out not just what the symptoms are, but what causes it. So see, our medical professionals, they treat symptoms. They don't know what the cause of it is. And he always tries to find the cause. He's kept me on the cutting edge of some new type devices and equipment that people don't even know about. We have more stuff in the Noble Touch than we can use because we're always on the cutting edge of what's next. We have some crazy stuff. We have crazy stuff. We just can't use it all. Our space is not big enough yet. Who else is there?
Well, I know we're getting back to this. These were the only ones that came on that I saw.
Those are the only ones. Those are only arteries. There's four.
Well, that's all you need. This is all you need. This is all you need. But this is the event. Now, how can people attend this, Jeff, on Saturday?
Well, if they go to thenoblетouch.org, thenoblетouch.org, the first thing they will probably see.
Hold on. Hold up. I think I got your banner, buddy. Would this be it? Is everything? I didn't get a chance to review all
That's
of
my
this.
phone number, yes. Thenoblетouch.org, yes. IG is Jeffrey, but you spell Jeffrey wrong. Both places.
Man. Okay.
It's JFREY.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me do this. Yep. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting better at this, Jeff, after 3 years. Okay.
Hey, I'm learning. I got to learn it. You want what I want to learn about. I want to learn how to do, what do you call this? This is StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to do a podcast now.
Okay. I think I got it right this time, Jeffrey. Did I do it?
You got one right and you got one wrong.
Oh, man.
Under guest, you got it wrong. Under IG, you got it right.
Jeff, I'm doing the best I can. Okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay, man. We know you always have problems with spelling even when you were in school. So it's all right. You know the numbers, but you
I got it, Jeff. I got to be honest. I got a lot of D's in school when I was a kid, but that was for dynamic. Okay. It's attitude.
Okay. You made up a new term, huh? It's called dynamic, huh?
Oh, yeah. Dynamic. It wasn't or dummy. That you are. Dynamic.
That you are.
Yeah, and that's what I wind up being, very dynamic of what I do.
Right, exactly.
Hold up. Let me get your name right.
I'm not worried about my name being spelled right.
Hold up, Jeff.
Although it does change the vibration.
Yes. Well, no, it just rearranges it, but I got it straight now, and now we're gonna put it up the way it's supposed to be. There we go, buddy. All right.
You spelled Noble wrong.
Oh, man. I'm just kidding. I got Nobel. Like a Nobel Peace Prize.
I'm just kidding. You spelled Noble right. You spelled that right.
Spell it right, Jeff. Come on. Okay.
You spelled it right. Yes, you spelled it right. Healing Alchemist.
Hold up. More importantly, then I spelled the Cash App right, though, brother. Okay, that's the point.
I guess so. I don't use Cash App that much.
It's $, the Noble Touch.
Okay.
No, don't. Okay, is that it?
I don't know.
Don't want people sending money to somewhere else. They don't supposed to.
Lord, this is embarrassing, but I don't know. And I can't ask the questions. Everybody's in the meeting. I can text this fella. I can get somebody to respond to me without Cash App. It's probably a Noble Touch, though.
Yeah, because that is your signature. How did you come up with the distinct? I know you're Jeffrey Vincent Noble. How did you come up with the title, The Noble Touch? I think that is so cool.
God gave me this last name to be able to use it for creative purposes. So the people thought the irony of the Noble Touch was the fact that we didn't touch people when we do healing. We can do healing with people. We do healing with people on every continent except for Antarctica. We've done healing with people from every single continent except for Antarctica. And a lot of our healing is remote. It's not even in person. Probably about 85% of my clients, I don't see them in person. It's all on Zoom. Yeah. It's all on Zoom. Or they send me a picture, or they just give me their name. I can do the healing just from the name. Give me your name, I can do healing just from the name.
Well, we're going to have you back on next month to show people exactly
I'll give them a lot of
kind of expertise you do.
I'll give them a lot of tools. They have so many tools that they will be able to neutralize almost any feeling they're having.
Yeah, because we're so really, Jeff, just traumatized, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just unfortunate, you know.
You can tell your family to when they go to the site, The Noble Touch, they'll see a video of me and Susan talking. But next to it, you had a picture up there that showed it. You had a picture up there a minute ago that showed it. Where it says donate, buy a ticket, or something like that. No, it wasn't that one.
Let me see.
Show me another one.
Okay.
That may be it. Can that picture be take the band off the bottom for a minute?
Oh yeah, got it, Jeff.
Right. It says RSVP, donate or a sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, if you have the RS, you can't sponsor now.
How do
You still
hold
you
up?
can still donate.
I'm trying to get us back to where we're supposed to be. See, I'm doing this on the fly about this moving us around. Let me see. Is this it? How did I get you over there like that? See, these are one of the things about my live shows. It's like I'm doing the best I can. Okay. Nope. That's not it.
You can't even see me now. Up there we go.
Yeah, but still, I want to have it where I can see. How do we do this, Jeff?
Hey, I never use StreamYard. I have no idea. Now I
Oh
see a picture
man.
of you, but your face is covered up with the banner.
Yeah,
From
hold up.
Healing
Wait
Magic.
a minute. Let me get this thing together here. Let me do this, buddy. Well, that's one of the things about live shows like this. Okay, I got me. Now, where are you?
Does any of your family have any questions or anything? No. Here I am.
Okay, yeah, but I don't know why. I don't know why we got this. Let me see if anybody's got any questions before we. Empress Rel says, "How do they donate? Why can't I get you with me?"
There's a donate button. If you go to the website right now, the picture of me and Susan will pop up. You can watch the interview if you want to. If you don't want to, you can just scroll down a little bit or up a little bit, and you'll see a button that guides you to donate to get tickets for this. We still have online tickets available. The in person has sold out. There are no more seats in person at all, but you can still come and watch it online. And you hit the, yeah.
Oh, that's not what's happening. Let me, Jeff. I don't listen, brother.
I'll just answer questions while you're trying to figure it out. Don't worry about
it. Okay, here's what we do. Let me see.
Are there any other questions? So that's what you do. You go to the website, thenobletouch.org.
It says, Deborah says, wow, that's so true. That's good. Somebody says he must not be working for these medical professions we have now. AI program doctors through no fault of theirs. They are just getting I guess, whatever that symbol is at the bottom, the bottom left, bottom right.
No, I don't work with medical professionals, but they send me their clients they can't do anything with. If they have a client they get no results with, a lot of times they'll send them to me to work with.
Yeah, Deborah says that's good. Now, Deborah, you gave me your birthday, and I'm going to do it I will do it on Monday. Well, let me do it right now. You are a water sign with a water number. You were born at 11:48 a.m., which means your sun is sitting in the 10th house. You're a Scorpio with a sun, Gemini, moon, Capricorn rising. So that means you're water, air, and earth. So that's a nice blend. And if you had the fire element, so let me see when you're born, that's in the year of the 7th. Okay. Anyway, what it tells me is this is your year to make your dreams come true, but a lot of things are about to open up for you. What I'll do is, because I'm a little over and my guest is, my buddy is running a little, I guess he's got a lot of things to prepare for.
I'm okay though, because I would like to respond to what you just told her about her birthday.
Okay, so do you want to respond?
You said that she had what? This is a year to do what?
She's a water sign with a water number. So what I did was I took the month, the day she's born, and added to the year. She's in a 9 personal year. So this is a year for her to wrap things up. And 9 governs the sign of Scorpio, but her key numbers are the 7, 2, and 6, which is the 9 upside down.
So this should be a good year for her.
Yes, definitely so. But it's a year where she needs to bring something to a close. It's a year where she needs to fulfill some of the things that she most have longed to go sought after.
Right, so let's stop right there.
The possibility to travel.
The question for her would be, what has stopped her in the past, if anything, from being in the same situation energetically, the same type of year energetically, which creates all these opportunities, but not have taken advantage of those opportunities? If she hasn't, what has stopped her in the past? Because she has to look at that now, otherwise it's going to repeat itself again. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's
information is great, but what do you do with the information once you have it?
Yeah, that's the only thing, Jeff.
Right.
What do they do with it?
Right. Because if they're already programmed to blow it per se and not be in a go mode this whole year, because this is their year, this is their time, this is their opportunity where everything is in alignment with them personally. But their past conditionings in the way, it kind of neutralizes the fact they were in this great period to manifest whatever they wanted to manifest, but wasn't unable to do it because of self-sabotage or because not believing in themselves, wherever it may be.
Yeah. Well, I have some people here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to save them. They want to know how they could do well, I did answer this person's questions or mail about to do a private session. Now, let me bring up my banner for my guest so we can definitely reach out to him. Now, when they called your number, would they schedule appointments for consultations like they do me too, Jeff?
They're gonna schedule a discovery call, what I call a discovery call, in which we were talking about, okay, what is that you need help with? Is it an issue pertaining to health? I mean, in physical health, is it a condition, a call about something that's bothering you mentally, something bothering you physically, or just you seem to be stuck in your life? You can't go anywhere. You want to learn to move forward, or is there an obstacle in your way? Is there any emotion that you continue experiencing that you don't want to experience anymore, but it keeps coming up anyway? Whatever is anything that's kind of hampering your potential or locking your potential down, the discovery score is for us to discover that together, and then we let you know whether or not we can help you. Okay. If we can't, we'll tell you.
Yeah. I mean, everybody can't walk on water, that's for sure. So, you know what I'm saying? Although some of us try. Some of us try. Okay, well, I know that's it. Let me see what this is. No, that's it. So
you're having fun, huh?
If that's what you want to call it, okay. This is like, how do we do this? No, that's not what I want.
What are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get you on with me.
Oh, you mean right next to you?
Wrong. That's wrong. Yeah, that's
what you had in the beginning, huh?
Listen. Yeah, Jeff, listen. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Wait a minute, Jeff. Is that it? Okay, listen. Jeff, right now, this is what we're gonna have to do as I sign off, okay? But in the meantime, have a good event on Saturday. I will show people again. It is going to be their 15th year of healing magic, and part of the demonstration is actually going to have a magic portion during the segment. And I love magic. That would be nice to see too. But the magic to me, huh?
Does that mean you're coming by?
Yes, I plan to. Yes, I do.
I got to try to squeeze you in the seat. Then that's what you know, you'll be squeezed in.
Well, I can stand in the little area, stand in the corner, brother. I ain't gotta,
Okay.
You know how long we've been knowing each other, so we deal with all the things. So the point is that you are celebrating 15 years of healing magic, and I want this demonstrated on Live with Lloyd next month, so you can really demonstrate how to heal. Start working on some people, and then they can reach out to you if they want to go further in depth. So the honorary chairman will be the Susan L. Taylor. Then he's going to have these distinguished honorees. Can you name them again, please?
Quera Archer.
Good.
Sister Shai, which is really Yvonne Hawkins.
Good.
Hawkins.
Good.
Gene Adams from Bronx Community College, but he does stuff all over the world, literally.
Good. And
Dr. Kamal Kakai. He's been around forever. Like I said, Yale trained physician he has a book coming out also, come to think of it, called How to Overcome Being a Physician.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to have him on my show.
I got you. Just remind me.
Yeah, I really would. I'd like to have him on.
He'll be there too. You meet him.
Yeah, I'll meet all of them. And I haven't seen Susan in quite some time, but I know she was the one that got me to write an article for Essence Magazine. That helped turn me around too. So it'll be an honor and a pleasure. I haven't seen her in a while. Jeff, we're gonna have to sign off like this, buddy. Okay.
So now, how can my people see this? How can I introduce this to my people so they can see how you've mastered the system?
Well, here's what they do. About maybe 10 minutes after the show, they go to YouTube, and my YouTube channel is called Numbers and You, Lloyd Strayhorn.
Numbers
And You. That's a YouTube channel. At least we had some fun, Jeff. Okay.
We always have fun.
Do. We always have fun. So that's how we do.
Numbers and You, right? You said
yes,
your
Numbers
YouTube
and You. NUMBERSANDYOU, my distinguished friend. And this is my buddy that we've been knowing. And our kids are adults. And our kids are almost gonna be grandfathers after a while, the way they keep going.
How many kids you got and the grandkids you got?
I've got a bunch right now.
More than me?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to say, huh?
I've got to count in my head because one got a whole bunch. So it's like, so anyway.
I have 6. I can count mine.
I've got about 6 and counting.
Okay, 6 and counting. You got more. You got 6 plus. Okay.
Yeah, definitely so.
All right.
Definitely so. Yeah, definitely so. So anyway, Jeff, thank you so much, man.
Thanks for having me, bro.
God bless you. This is nice, Jeff.
It's always
and
fun.
You take good care. Oh yeah. I'm gonna
make sure I learn StreamYard too, so I can come back and teach you.
Yeah, please do. But I want you back seriously somewhere in October, because here's the thing: October is going to be a one universal month, and anybody born on the 1st, the 10th, like you, the 19th or 28th is going to be a year. So you're about to head into a great year, my friend. You're heading into a year that's going to be a life changer.
To a year or to a month? You just got to finish about October.
Yeah, but see, October's a preview month. See, it's like you taking a person to see the movie, but before you see the movie, you see the previews. Well, October's always a preview month. It set that particular month sets the stage of what the year is going to be about. So it's going to be a month next month for October where a lot of people are going to step out on faith, and especially with this low job report, a lot of people not employed. A lot of people are going to step out on their own. And actually, in some ways, a lot of people unemployed is going to be a blessing in disguise, because somebody's going to be independent to start their own business, start their own corporation, start their own thing that will really take them to the next level. But we're so caught up into, that's why you're going to be on the show, to really give people the way to self-talk, to make themselves positive and produce positive results. So that's my attitude. Okay.
Well, you got me. You know that.
All right, my man.
All right,
Jeff, thank you very much. This was fun. All right.
Thank you,
still
Lord.
experimenting.
Still playing with it.
Listen, Jeff, I'm doing the best I can. Okay. So anyway, that's it. Okay. Take you later, buddy. Okay.
Right,
let me see something. No, that's Jeff. No, I want to.
You're still trying to get in.
Yeah. This is. Hold it. Okay. Yeah. So you sign off, Jeff. And what I'm going to do is put my sponsors on here. That's what I'm going to do.
All right. How do I sign off now? I know how to sign off.
It said leave the studio. I don't know how to do this, Jeff. Let me see.
Leave studio. I got it.
I got you.
I figured it out. I got it.
No, I got you. There you go. All righty. Well, everybody, I want to thank you very much, but I do want to thank my sponsors, and this is great. This is Numeralytics with Melinda Valentine. She's offering a special up until September the 29th, giving a $20 discount. Please take advantage of it. At the bottom left, you'll see her phone number to contact MVB, which is 302-492-7722. All righty. And this is her book. She's got all 4 elements. This is the earth element. This is the air element. This is the water element. And of course, for the year of Sagittarius, this is the fire element. She's got all 4. So we're going to put the emphasis on the earth sector. My buddy, my brother, really, and I thank him very, very much, because without him, I wouldn't have even gone to London. He had the presence of mind to say, why don't you get Lloyd Strayhorn? They followed through. And I thank him from the bottom of my heart. So he's always helped me. He's never, ever, ever not helped me. And that's rare with the people I meet. So it's very nice. And so God bless us. So please support him. He's also given a discount to all the seniors, 40% discount for those that are 60 years and older. You can still get him now. You may not be a senior, but tell him like you saw it on Lloyd's show. He might give you some kind of discount, but text him at 4961022. And of course, Nicholas Brooklyn at 1396 Fulton Street. I will be there this Sunday, the 21st. Okay. And so come out, and near the end of the month on October the 4th, they're going to have something special at Nicholas Brooklyn. In fact, I'll probably have Monique on, who is the owner of Nicholas Brooklyn, to talk about it. Chenna's book, I call him, he is Chenna, I call him Chenna. His book will be out this weekend. Everything is in place. It's just a matter of, when you put it on Amazon, they go through a process and whatnot. So that's what he's going through. But by the weekend, it'll be there. So please make sure you get a copy. I'm going to have him on next month too, to talk about it, since he generated such a wonderful response. By the way, with Melinda Valentine on Numerologics, she's going to have Kimberly on this Friday, 9/19 at 7 p.m. on the business of numerology, and her show is called Numbers Matter. Okay, so that would be Miss Kimberly on this Friday at 7 p.m. on Melinda's show. Okay. Also, I want to thank Miss Kimberly for supporting the show, and with her Manifest on Purpose, her weekly wisdom, her astronumerology reveal segments. This is her book, which I congratulate her. This is her first book out, just like Melinda. Melinda's got 4, and she's working on another book. So as soon as that comes out, we're going to get it on to talk about that too. But in this case with this, you just purchase a book, read it, leave a review on Amazon, take a screenshot. When you mail the screenshot and your business name or incorporation date or conception date, you mail it to manifestonpurpose@gmail.com, and she will send you a report. I mean, it's just that simple. Okay. And to my guest that I had on Monday, it was a very interesting demonstration in AI, and I did try it with somebody yesterday that has downloaded the system. You can get, I think, about 2 to 3 weeks or something as a trial. And I talked in a very friendly voice. I talked in a very angry voice, and it conveyed to the person whose phone number I called that, yes, I was upset. It's very, very interesting. So please try to get a 35% discount. Click on the QR code, and you will get the information you need. You get your own number, okay? You set it up the way you want to. So for you entrepreneurs or whatever the case is, or trying to want to maybe kind of create that kind of professional atmosphere, please make sure you click on that QR code and set yours up. And if you feel it doesn't work for you, you're not obligated. It's just a trial. So you can't lose but a failure, okay? So please do that. So everybody, with this little thing, let me see if I can do this. How can I do this? There we go. All right. Everybody, I do want to thank you very, very much. Let me see. Can I do this again like that? Okay. Okay. Can I do it like this? Okay. All right. Okay. I discovered something. I'm going to experiment with this some more, and I'll be better with it the next time I have a guest on. Everybody, I do want to thank you. Have a great, great weekend. This was fun with my good buddy, Jeffrey Vincent Noble. And so for those of you who can be at his session this Saturday, I'll get a chance to see you there, hopefully, too. In the meantime, all of you have a blessed day. Thank you. And thanks for the comments about the background. It's new to me. And as you see, everything else was new today. So I guess it's like that. Have a nice day.